Hello there, this is Photius, and welcome to Titan Quest 2. So, I don't have a big plan for what I plan to do with the game today, but I figured some people don't have early access and might want to check it out. I'm going to start, just in case there's any issue hearing me, I'm going to get the audio down even further. I'm going to go real low on this. If that's a problem, just comment, say something, not a big deal. I wanted to start with music just a little louder to give you an idea of what you're looking at. So we're going to play a new character here. I've got a couple. I'm just going to create a new one. Nothing special here. Now, in this, we've got a whole new, kind of character creator mode. You can hit this and it just randomizes. You can get some goofy looking things doing this. But, here's standard folks you can select. They seem pretty alright. And then, oh man, that beard was, oh yeah, look at that. Awesome. Feminine, we got some ladies here. I do like that. Got some good, fairly realistic body types rather than just, thin female girl. And you can randomize it to get some goofy stuff too. And they've got makeup and hair and all manner of things going on. But I have a little code I already produced of a character that I want to play, so I'm going to paste that in. Here's what we're going to do. Her face was a little blue there. Alright, we're going to go next. I think we're just going to finalize this. Think I'm going for kind of a fire caster sort of chick. The idea here is I know already you can force your main attack to be a triple shot, so that's kind of what I'm going to go for, but I'm going to go for more staffs, so sort of like a triple shot caster, see what I can do with that. I don't have a big idea of what I'm going to do because honestly the game's new, everything's fluid, so we'll find out. I have a name I wanted for her, I can't remember it anymore. Let's see. Havor? No. Lavandra, like lava. There we go. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to do normal, not hardcore or anything. I'm not going to enable solo self-found. We're just going to start the game. Yeah, we're going to start a new game. Now, this does have some... I know some of the content. This has some expanded content. I don't want to talk over the videos, so we'll just kind of go through this.
Struggles, their glory. Tell of warlike Sparta. Fate destined them for godlike greatness. But the gods had other plans. Their ambition angered the goddess. And winged retribution showed them no mercy. Staining their strands with darkness. But don't cut it short. Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Yeah, I'm still here. They're going to get into some more introductions, and there's voice acting and everything, so it's a little different from Titan Quest. Also, there's WASD movement, which I plan to use.
Sing muses of faith and the mortal, watched by the gods on Prothi Island, where the story begins.
So I feel they do a good job of like nailing the feel of the game, and I've got a dash very similar to Grim Dawn in this. There's also a lot of other stuff. I don't know if we can go to the character screen yet. We can. So the different attributes. These, I don't know how to feel about this, because I think you put points into agility, might, knowledge, but increases these other ones. Like this will increase both poison and lightning damage and fire and cold damage, and gives you bonuses toward like mage stuff, which is hard to describe right now. As I get more items, it'll be more clear. But the masteries, these are the core abilities. I plan to do so there's like, you have masteries, but you also have your core skill, which is primary attack, right? So we can do the range version. Wait, are both of these normal? Well, when I get a ranged weapon, I can get a range version. And it's got all these like abilities that you can add into this as you level up. So you can get enhanced ailments, which I'll probably go for a little bit of that. But volley is kind of a main thing, where we fire additional projectiles. And as we level this up, it gets more additional projectiles. Not more additional projectiles, but there's a 40% chance. The chance to fire more goes up. So, and you can see they have less damage, less ailment chance, but it gives us kind of a shotgun to work with, and that's kind of what I'm going for. And you can respec mode things, which is going to cost some resources. Got some barrels we can kick. I don't think there's anything here really to get or worry about. Yeah, we're just going to move on. So there's a lot of story. This is kind of the intro island. So I've got about an hour here. I'll see if I can play through the intro. I'm going to take a hit because I moved to get my phone to make sure. So the red is their health. Neither energy. We'll take a spear. Why not? Okay. You see, you could tell like kind of the ability you have going there. Alright, you see this armor is a light armor. So light armors, like each armor has its own little ability. This one has light armor agility, so it gives us increased dodge cooldown, which is really nice.
Tell how brave Aristano prepared her for the hunt.
And I think there's a little level of regeneration, so I'm regenerating my health naturally. Is this the first little waypoint? Yeah.
A griffin.
So these points I can kind of warp back to and warp over the island.
The griffin grows more dangerous every day. Its mad cult of worshippers keeps growing. It's time we hunted it down. Are you ready? Good. But first, there's something I must show you. I'll explain on the way. The time has come for you to prove yourself.
So she's way stronger than me, and I want a ranged weapon, so
Remember the shrine at the end of the beach?
a staff would be good, a bow would be okay. I'll try not to talk over the voice acting. But we're just going to hunt around here, see what I can find. Okay, so I can go to heavy armor. Now I'll get this. Now check these out. So this armor is going to give glancing projectile hits. I think they do less damage when they glance. So there's 6% chance, and then this also gives me these to stack because they're on different armor pieces. So I have 12%. I think I can show you that somewhere. Hold up. I'm not terribly used to the game. So details. Glance overview and advanced. These are offensive stats. These show me the types of damage I'm doing. Here's defensive. I think. See, I got. This gives 6% glancing projectile. I've got 12% on that, and it reduces damage by 50%. So that's kind of a. It's intended as like a tanky stat. So if you get a lot of glance, then enemies are doing half damage to you. But there's other ways you can do that too, which we'll explore as we kind of go on here. That's another spear. I don't think that's any better. Connect to wield spears. I think it's the same. 10 to 11. Oh, it's 8. Oh, it's a level 2 spear. Okay.
You've been training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
So I could get a saber as well. So if you notice on the weapons, this is 2% base weapon critical hit chance. This also does. This also does. Here's some pauldrons. They're heavy, so they give me more of the glancing. This is the original armor I had, which didn't have much. These armor, strike, and pierce, they have to do with damage types. Strike is generally normal attacks or strike. So, like on the weapon, you can see it does 10 to 11. It does pierce and strike. So it's kind of a shows I've already got the piercing damage in there. These guys are no fun because they shoot you, but you can see that they wind up before they attack.
You've been practicing.
And some boots. These. Oh, okay. The original ones I had have glancing. These are. See, do you see these are less armor, but they have increased dodge cooldown. So my cooldown on my dodge is going to be a little lower from that. They're heavy. Okay, mine's better. I'm going a little slow here because I haven't played this very much myself. I haven't wanted to spoil too much of it. But this type of stuff happens, so we can get over here. That darker one in the back is the one that shoots. This spear seems to have a little bit of AoE. The Xiphos. This is another sword. So this is faster, so I'll probably swap to that since there's a little difference. A little quicker weapon. A bow will work though. We want that because we want it to go ranged. Heavy bracers. These give me more of the glancing projectile hits. Where'd they go? That's weird to put them on. I guess it's because I didn't have anything. Take the bow. Now you can weapon swap. There could be some reasons to do that. Am I leveled yet? I don't think so. Or am I? You got multiple health potions here too. Yeah, I'm not level 2 yet. There's a mallet, so you can go for the slower attacks. More heavy bracers. So as you can tell, this is a little bit slower burn than Titan Quest 1. I think it works okay for this game. It's just some differences. Here's level 2. And I'll go ahead and take the heavy helm. Alright. Now, see, I've got attribute points, so we can put some stuff in. I think I'm going for fire, so might will help with that. So it's heavy armor, and knowledge will help with that, which is more like magic robes and plated robes. So somewhere in between these two is going to be like armored robes that have magic, or well, they'll have energy. So I will split my 2 points here and here, so you gave 5 to both. And those are important towards stats, and they improve resolve, cunning, and fitness. So that improved everything a little bit, but this one at the most, because both of these touch this. So their bonuses went here. Now, Masters have got 2 active points. we are going to go to the primary attack, and with the active points, you can put a point here, and it takes up this shield. I can put another point, so 2 shields. So now anything that costs 1 or 2 I can get. So I can do 1 there, so it took both of them, and now I have volley. And that is automatically attached to this, right? So as I attack, there we go. See, you had a volley come out there. Nothing crazy. So it'll do less damage, but shoots multiple arrows. So volley is one thing we're going to get. We're also, I believe we can get piercing shots. So there's a blue sword, and an axe. I'm just picking up everything for now, why not? Yeah, sorry, my normal attack is causing me to shoot. And we can dash a little bit. We have 2 dashes before I go on cooldown. Oop, okay.
You've never fought the likes of a griffin before, but if you are victorious, people will sing your legend.
I'm not being as careful as I should be here. Okay, she wants to go in there. I want to backtrack a little. Any things I can get here? No. And that's another thing too. Like, you can put points, so go back to Master's Core, into dodge, so you can increase the distance, which is very useful, or the cooldown charges, that's how many times you can dodge, but see, that takes 2, so I have to put 2 points in here. Or it can be a teleport, and it cleanses root, so like moving. Speed, more dodge speed, I guess you go further faster. Celerity is nice, because it gives you an all speed. Now, I believe all speed works like total speed does, and gives you attack speed and move speed. So it might be a useful one. Oops, sorry. I apologize. I'm going kind of fast through these. Try to take it easy. We hop into the mysterious cave here. Cudgel. There's skeletons in here.
Careful. The priests of Mycenae protect their shrines, even beyond the grave.
Now she's kind of taken for me, so I'm fine for now. A long axe. I wonder if that has some distance to it. But the weapons seem to have different properties. Okay, so Linen Corset has some more dodge cooldown. I think I would... Well, it's a lot less armor, though. I might keep the armor for now until I get something better. You know, there's also... Have I not unlocked something? I've not unlocked Barrier. Barrier, I believe I get soon. I think it's a story thing. Some one in boots. Don't know if I'll use those, we'll see. You don't need to pick up all the items, really. I also don't know how useful the experience counter is over things. This evoker back here shoots spells. Whoa, okay. But you can see it like put down a line on the ground. So I can dodge that if I'm quick enough. That's a lot of where the game's at. Linen Corset. Now early game, there's not going to be any items there, but you can get those. Dodge to keep up. Long axe. So it's nice I already have like something that feels like I have abilities early game. That's another spear. Don't need that. We move on.
The ancient Icenians called this the Shrine of Divine Mastery.
So as I recall, I've got to fight some guys here. Alright.
Only those the shrine chooses can receive its blessing.
You have been measured. Rise and accept your blessing.
Give it. Alright, I got choose what I do. Now, Forge is a new one. I think if I select, I can preview it and see what it's got. So, I'm going for like fire stuff, so let's see. Blade Trap, okay, traps. Forge Call. Okay. Interesting. From Heat Up. Minefield, okay. Mines do... Interesting. I don't know what damage they do. Remote activation. Huh. Okay. So mines, armor eruption, metal welding. Interesting. Alright, so this is definitely like a kind of tanky one. Force fields, okay. Huh. Summons, like these blade traps might kind of summons armor, physical and blade, elemental damage, retaliation. Okay. So this is kind of based around summons, device speed. Oh, so it has some elemental stuff, so I might play with this. Heat of the Forge. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I want to start here. I think I wanted to start Earth. Because Earth has more of the fire stuff I'm after. Like, this, I think it had some way to just be on. Okay. So Flame Volley is a good one. And I can ignite enemies. Flame Volley has... Flame Volley. Interesting. What's Flame Volley? Oh, this is Flame Volley. Okay. Okay. I felt like one of these turned on Flame Volley automatically, but I don't remember what. Was it Earth Enchantment? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, it has Amplify. Okay. Okay, it gains Amplify. Okay. So this is very much kind of like a channeled ability. It kind of charges up. But I think it can charge it up and maybe use it with some other stuff. But there's lots of fire stuff in here, and that's kind of what I want to go for. So let's confirm the mastery. Start there. Okay. So energy's good. Now I want Earth Enchantment, but it'll be a bit before I can get that. So do we want to do Fissure? What's Rolling Magma do? be okay. So you get these like active points. I think I don't have any right now. I'd have to level to get active points. And the passive points are over here, so I could go ahead and get these. So the neat thing is when you upgrade these, they get to these tiers automatically. So I can get more ailment chance, which is nice, and critical chance. And this one gives energy regeneration, max energy cost. So nothing too crazy. But I think I want most of the things that are higher up. So we may wait until this upgrades a bit before we go to the next tier, which we really want Earth Enchant, because that'll give us a lot of like bonus fire damage. I had thought one of these abilities automatically did Flame Volley. Okay, well, let's go with that. And passive, I feel like I should get something. More energy might be okay. 10% increased skill cost? Why would I want increased skill costs? Well, maybe it matters. Unlocks Ether Shield. Interesting. What's Ether Shield do? Oh. That's cool. Okay. I dig that. If you got regen, you basically have a barrier that your energy is being used for damage reduction. Yeah, let's go there. Pop a couple passives there. We have to get to 8, or no, we have to get to 4 before we'll unlock this. But we don't have to invest past that. We could just do that. Alright. Let's move on.
No. This shouldn't be happening. You saw how the shrine reacted. That corruption. Gods. I thought we had more time. No matter. Go. You have the shrine's blessing. You can face the Griffin without me. I have other preparations to make. I'll meet you on the mountain.
Wonderful.
Slay the Griffin. You can do this.
Alright. So again, I don't terribly know what I'm going for here. We're gonna get there. Did I get a level? I must have. I did. Okay. So we'll do Might and Knowledge again. Just split up those. Mastery, so I can put points here. And I can undo these later, so it's fine. Go back to Core. Core uses the active points as well. So, in this, which I already have upgraded, now it's going to cost 3... Like, when I hit this upgrade, it will give me this, but it will cost, basically 2 points to get to 5. Like, every point I put in here increases this level, so 1 point will get to 3, 2 more points after it gets to 5, and that's when I have 2 of these unlocked and can do the next thing. So for now, okay, this converts to fire and can ignite, so that's nice. So I thought there was a way. Oh, one projectile. So Tailwind is the one that gives projectile penetration. I do want that. At least one. So we are going to get the fire explosion. Okay. There's a formula there. Not all done yet. Okay. Nice. I could slow enemies with it. Vitality Drain is basically lifesteal, because any Vitality does lifesteal. Enhanced ailment damage, so if I want to do burns, I could do that. And enemies that are channeling, like that one guy who's shooting the water at me, this would do more damage to him in that case. But for now, we want Tailwind, but we also want Fire Explosion. So we're going to put both points into it. Next level we'll be able to get something else. And we'll take Fire Explosion. And you'll see how this works. Because now, my shots... Am I using the right one? Yeah, so now they do fire damage. There's a 20% chance to hit to do like a fire AoE. So it like kind of set them on fire there. whole ailment chance thing can be important as well. So there's a little cave here, a little extra box. So if you look around, there's little extra things you can find. Heavy with 14 armor. Yeah, that's not very good. Okay, we'll skip that. Can I go down here? No. Alright. So I can't hear the music very well if there isn't any music in this part. So the only thing is it's kind of slow going. This is much slower than a lot of ARPGs, especially like Grim Dawn, Path of Exile. It's way slower. Nope, I got poisoned. So you see I burned him a little bit. But these guys are just chatting up here. This guy's a traitor.
Hello. Sorry, I just buried Patricus. The Griffin. I know I always said Aristano was too hard on you. I thought training every day was pointless. Protea Island is safe. How terribly quickly things can change. The dogs and I were out hunting rabbit. Then a shadow came over us. I wasn't quick enough. Thank you. Make the monster pay. Here. I've got some hunting supplies that might help when you face it.
Alright, we're gonna trade. If you hold shift and just left click, it's gonna sell these. We're gonna sell our stuff. I don't really want this. We're just gonna sell everything. See if he's got anything useful. You can sort it, so if I want a bow, say, hey, you got a heavy bow? No. Talisman shields, jewelry, so he's got this. So it increases bonus with summons. A spear, which is pretty nice. Armor. So do these move speed? They do, but it's 510. And I've got 103. I'm terribly poor, so I'm not going to be able to buy that. And here's a fire staff, though. So it's in range. Winged fire staff, 160. Okay. Good to know that he has these. There's a warp point right by him. So we can warp to him when we like. So maybe I'll get some things to trade. And I burn that down. Oh no. As you can see, my abilities and powers are not very good right now.
Will someone get me out of this corpse's bag?
Oh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Pick me up. Yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this.
So, this is kind of a little quest that I can do. I don't think you have to do it. Spend a little spread shot arrows, set things on fire. That's nice. Now when they can penetrate targets, it'll be even nicer. I probably should have got the penetration first. Okay, double axe. Light shield. So we're not going to do shields and stuff for now. Let me... Oop. I think the game paused there while I was in the menu. I was wanting to check... Ah, I've got barrier available now. Now put it here. I don't want it there. Let's put it here. There we go. Okay, so barrier creates a barrier that absorbs damage, so... it uses barrier, so, oh, that's on my right click. I want that on my middle mouse. Oh, okay. So this gives me a little shield. So you can see over here going down. So it's kind of like blocking. It's kind of an active blocking feature. And if you have a shield, you get more of that stuff. Just saber. Okay. So this cave's kind of a dead end. Ooh, a thunder staff. Okay. So this is an elemental staff. This increases attack, cast, and cooldown speed. Let's use that. Now it's two-handed, but it's still going to do the triple shot, which I think is pretty cool. Now this converts all my weapon damage to fire, so that's pretty cool. Alright. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go for a fire staff. Reason being, fire staff is probably more likely to have, like, fire damage. So, percent fire damage is going to do us some good. Damage seems pretty respectable. Okay. I do like that you can kind of get the weapons already doing what you want to right off the bat. So, use that, and one is a health potion. So this has charges, and I believe the charges come back either over time or as you kill things. Where's the listing? 10 of 17, 10 of 19. Yeah, it's recharging over time. But I think it does kill things too. So during boss like fights, you can recharge that way. Okay, I'm getting my butt kicked here. This is where barrier would have been useful. I could have tanked some of those shots, and probably something I need to remember, because I'm probably going to have good barrier abilities. Okay, see, this takes agility, which I don't have very much of, so I can't really use that. This boat might have something. Oh, okay. Just remembering. This might be the cave I need to get in.
This is the cave. Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy.
Inlaid cloak. Okay, so plated robe warding. This cloak has better armor. It also has energy barrier. And you see as it takes resolve and knowledge. So resolve is this, and knowledge is this. So it takes a primary and a secondary. So we're going to go ahead and use that. It gives us a cloak. And before, when we kicked off our barrier, it had 100. Now we have 132 to work with. Okay. Oh, and if I didn't show you, there are ways we can modify this too. So you can get a lot more. It increases the decay rate, so it decays faster, but it doubles how much you get. So it can be really strong. You can use it to, like, take a hit. And it can't be used with preparation. Preparation is a bit different. It gives you more barrier and decays slower. So it's kind of a longer burn. But I think you can turn it on beforehand is the idea. And this reflects damage, so you can get some damage reflection going on. This will give you more barrier. Okay, so it's more barrier, but it goes away faster. This is a lot more barrier, but it goes away really fast. And yeah, it just kind of gives you, like, you can eat a lot of damage in one shot with it. So there's different ways, and this cleanse ailments, super useful. So this reduces the cooldown, so if I want to use it more often, and this, you regenerate while you have the barrier up. So that might be a good one for me. We'll have to decide, but you kind of spread your points around a little bit here.
Here, put me on the shrine. Go on.
Alright.
I suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done.
Oh, wonderful. Give me a shield I'm not going to use. That's okay, though. Maybe we can sell it, because we don't have, like, any money. Fish spear. What does this do? That's just a spear. Okay. Grab that, might as well. Alright, we got a level. Okay, let's fight this guy before we get to our level. I kicked my barrier on a little early there. See, it's kind of got a long cooldown, it's like 10 seconds. So, I might choose to do something about that. There we go. Interesting thing about the lightning sphere is it's fast. So the ice one has increased area damage. That might work with my little fire AoE, so weirdly, I might want to consider their staves and the fire staff, depending what it does. But the fire staff might have better ailments, so we'll have to see. Alright, in the meantime, let's do the attributes. We'll keep up with might and knowledge for now. And masteries, let's see. So dodge would be good. I think I'm going to do the primary attack, where it increases to 5, so you have a new shield. Now we're getting killing. So 1 projectile penetration means it's going to penetrate 1 enemy, and it goes faster. But notice it costs more energy for these. Luckily I've invested with that. Barrier, let's see. Okay. That's an interesting one, because it heals you. Base, minus 4% base cooldown duration. That might be nice. Okay, I want to try that out. Oops. Preparation is ahead of time. Okay. So cooldown 7.4. So let's see. So cooldown starts in 2 seconds. Okay, it comes up a little faster. But I don't get the barrier for very long. This helps open that. Okay, so how does this work? 251, then it goes away really fast, so I can absorb a big hit with it, and it's probably up a little bit more often. Oh, lots of good stuff here. Let's check these out. Okay. Those will be fine. This I can't use. This gives me the barrier, mine gives, and poison resistance. We like resistances. And this just increases my element power too. That's nice. Yeah, so now this is going to be a little bit more interesting. Although I didn't do anything with my Earth Mastery here. See, I don't have active, but I have 4 passive points to use. So let's put them here. And now we can get this. So, unlocks Ether Shield. I wonder if that actually did anything. Okay, I got 2 passive points. We might put them here, we'll see. Core, is it under barrier? Where is Ether Shield? Is it automatic? It's hard to know. It's not real clear about that. Okay. Earth. I mean, this Ether Shield feat. Okay, is it just on? Hard to say. I guess we'll just get hit and check. My energy seems to be getting impacted. So, great. So the nice thing about like this, if I get an explosion, it's going to go through or pack enemies, and the projectile I think has explosion the whole time, so that's nice. Okay, we can light this up, see what happens. Oh, money. We like money. Alright, so we got a little bit of a blaster power there. Okay. And you can see the ailment chance on this is 5%, so 1 out of 5 hits is going to leave an ailment on a target. As that goes up, the ailments get better and tend to leave more ailments, like they tend to stack on enemies. Okay. 1 in cap. What is my cap? See, that's interesting, because it's not so bad. I'm going to pick these up. I need some things to sell, because my money is terrible. I might want to put something into dodge, since my attack's okay. I just need a better weapon. It's already pretty nice. It was burning, so it wasn't too bad. It also goes through pots. So this makes me think too. I still have those passive points. Don't want to put them here. What else would I get? 10% increased skill cost. What does that even do for me? Well, forget it for now. I'm pretty good on energy. I'm not using too much to do my attacks. Coiled Thunderstaff. Same thing. Although this has increased area damage. Interesting. So the different staff has a different effect. Back in Proti Island. There's something over here. Okay. Mallet. I feel like they could increase the player speed by like 30% because it's a little slow. The Griffin! Oh no!
No! The village!
I should go save the village. I'm exploring now. Oh no, things are dead over here. I failed to check that person back there. Okay, this seems to just link up to where I was. Yeah. Goes back. I don't want to go back just yet. What is X? Oh, it's saying I got passive points. I'm waiting a bit because I want to see when I get the next tier. That's just a sword. Anything down here? Statue. Okay, village. So I've done something like this, but with a bow and like poison shots. I thought it was pretty cool. So the only thing about the WASD movement is you still have to stop. So these are good because I want that extra energy barrier. And what's my helmet? I'm going to take the increased dodge there. And this is just 9 area damage. Inlaid cloak. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I'll take this, but it's white. I'm probably not going to use it. I'm going to get this stuff, and I'm going to see about the village. Interesting. So those are better boots in certain ways. But they don't give me the 9 knowledge. Might give me. That's just a double axe. We're gonna skip that. Yeah, like I feel like I might have to get something to help with movement here because this is a little trying. Even if it's just like an extra charge in my dash or a longer dash, something. But there's no problem investing into dash skills. Alright, into the village we go. They just got attacked.
Where's Aristino? The Griffin's cult is attacking.
Why does the Griffin have a cult?
Selfless. Nothing like that today.
Just busting up their village. They thought the Griffin was terrible. I'm worse.
Zeus, help us! I don't understand. Why would anyone want to steal gold for a griffin? You're right about that. These cultists are no better than beasts. We used to tease Aristino for all that training she had you do. Training for what? I guess now we know.
Alright. Yep, it's to kill Griffin cultists. That's why she's training you. Here we go. Oh, that's a villager.
The houses! There are people still trapped inside!
Okay, these are guys helping.
Thank you!
Thank you. Guys got anything back here? Any goodies? No? Okay. The gate? Oh, the gate is immune to attacks. Polaris. That's an axe. That's where the piercing attacks is nice against bigger groups like that. I'd hate to fight those guys one by one. Alright. Can't get this yet because they're under siege. Can we go through here? Nope.
Go back to your griffin, thieves! Is it safe to come out
Alright.
now?
Nothing. So far, I don't feel like I've gotten much of anything to help. Ow.
My father built this house! Please! Someone! God's cursed griffin. That looks like everyone. Meet me in the center of the village.
Back to the center of the village. Thanks for the experience.
This is the third time in as many months. We have to put a stop to it. The Griffin's leading them. We have to...
Well, look who's grown a spine. Which one of you is responsible for this pathetic attempt at resistance?
Yeah, who
You
do
like
call
playing the
pathetic?
hero, do you? Then fight me. My master will enjoy using your corpse as a plaything.
Not
Neat.
another attack. I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the cultists.
Ooh, okay. That one has abilities. Why are they immune? Ooh, glad I put the shield up. Let's pop a potion before we die. Get rid of that big guy. What are my graves? Nothing crazy.
That Griffin is a curse on us all. We can't keep fending off these attacks.
Then we
Not
have to
me.
hunt it down.
I'm too old to go chasing down Griffins. But you, which god gave you those gifts? The cultists blocked the path up the mountain, but there's another way, through the ruins. Take it, and teach those cultists a lesson while you're at it. Don't forget to destroy the Griffin's nest, too. We can't risk another Griffin moving here.
Right. We're gonna head back to... Oh, is there a merchant there? Let's just go to this merchant.
Griffin Count took most of it, but I salvaged what I could. I'll give you a good price, if it'll help defeat the Griffin.
Hey, you better. Okay. I do not need that. We're not gonna go with this stuff. I think we're safe to sell everything here. Okay, so he's got this winged fire stuff, which is super good, but what's 945? Jeez. Okay. Can I give a little bit more money? Scrounging now. for anything I can get. Give me the chopper. Anything else? I don't know what this stuff's worth. Sitting here scrounging. This is kind of the early game. When we can get more enemies, it won't be so bad. And you can do cool things like increase the level of the enemies and things like that. So, it's not so bad. Alright, how much is this stuff worth?
Give that griffin a good...
Alright, let's see. 6. That wasn't worth. Okay. I want this. 945. Okay. I can sell them? I could sell most of my gear. Okay, 26, 26. Will that get me there? You know what? Let's do it. Let's sell gear. There we go. I won't need this. There we go. I want that. Yeah. Nice. Okay, this gives me increased damage over time, some vitality damage, energy barrier, and ailment chance. So my ailment chance now on my attack is 7% because it's 30% increased. Woo woo. We'll be able to buff that later too. Nice. Okay. Cool, I just sold my boots, so some new boots. If my boots had movement speed, I would not have sold them, but here we are. Alright, so we're going to keep this up, and we don't have the next tier, so we're kind of stuck. I kind of think maybe I should just go ahead and max this out. The spell damage, I could get element chance from this, because these are passives, so I could do that, but I just don't do much spell damage. I don't want these abilities. Alrighty. We do use energy, at least for a shield now. And regen doesn't seem too bad. I guess more energy, but my skills cost more? I don't know. If my skills cost more, like gave me more damage, it'd be different. Okay, core. So we're gonna put a point in dodge. So I think I like this. Nah, we're gonna put 2 points in dodge. We're gonna get distance and celerity. Okay. So now we can do this number. We got some move speed. It'll give us some attack speed too, so that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get through this part of the game and stop the video afterward. Double axe. Alright. So the thing is, you have to stop anyway when you attack, so I really don't know what WSD movement does for it. I guess some of the skills you can use while moving. Ooh, he is a tough little guy there. Okay. More inlaid boots. Nice. My damage feels okay. Mallet. Okay. This feels okay. Nothing crazy. It gets better. It gets better. Oop, I zoomed in. I meant to just turn my energy shield on. I'm gonna have to just take everything that's not nailed down, it seems. So again, there's little areas you can search. A lot of them are on the map that I saw. Yep. Okay. Linen corset, spike club, heavy pauldrons. And these spaces, if you hit Alt, you just hop through. So it kind of gives you a way back sort of thing. Just a nice view. You see that swiftness bonus there. Just a spear. And I believe this game does have an item filter too. Oh, tab switches to a secondary setup. Could be useful. Okay, that's a rock. It's not going to do us any good. However, we can climb this. So they got a little three-dimensional in here, which is nice. Start hopping around. So we're in the ruins passage. Oop, he dashed into me. Okay. My gear is just like a hodgepodge right now. I bet some enemies will pop up, yep. Okay. Glad I got the weapon. Damage is feeling good. Okay. Can run back a little bit. Use it another charge. Aha.
State your wish.
Wish
You
received God's
have already received the blessing of the gods. How dare you ask for another?
How dare I?
Prove your worth.
Sure. They're like, it's pretty rude for you to ask for more power.
You have been measured. And you have been found worthy. Come and receive your blessing.
Give me. Hand me my blessing. Yeah. Get blessed. Okay. Gives me my second mastery now. So I could go Storm, because maybe there's some things in there, but I want to go Forge. We're just going to do it. We're just going to pull the trigger and see what happens. I don't even care if it's not like the right thing to do. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Yes. Now we're Forge Mastery. So on Earth, we still have these abilities. I have a lot of passive points though in Forge. Did I put any more in this? I did not. Well, in Forge, we've got, let's see. Gaining Divine Cores. Okay. Okay. That's probably not going to help because it's summon damage. And Sturdy Armor here gives health to me and my buddies. So that's not so bad. Anything else? Armor, health. Oh, it gives me summons for health. Okay. This is obvious like a summon sort of thing. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, just a moment. Okay, back to it. Step over here, see if there's anything. A few torches that lit up when I got over here. Wonder if there's more. Because sometimes there are areas that do that. And this got corrupted as soon as I used it. That's interesting. Alright, so I got a bit of a build. It's fire, and I don't have a lot added to it. I don't know if I like this shield ability. Oh yeah, should use that. Yeah, it's a little better. This is a little better. That's fine, it's more armor. Pretty much the same thing. Okay, so another thing you can do, see, I have all these passive points, but I don't know, health and armor doesn't seem too bad. It just gives armor. That just gives health. Sure, let's pop 5 points here. And we'll grab health. Why not? Okay, and I have an active point. So I can put that into something. Forge Call. Okay. What could these do for me? Oh, that's interesting. And that could stun enemies. Okay. The opponent's fire damage from heat up? What the heck's heat up? Oh. Okay. So this is obviously like a close thing. Do these just get enhanced damage, or does it enhance my damage? And that might be a global critical hit chance. Okay. So this is going to require heat up before you can even get it. Interesting. Oh, and get enhanced glancing hits. Interesting. I wonder if this just stays up. It does cost him Divine Cores, so I can't use it all the time. This seems neat. Okay. Let's put my active point here. We're doing enhancing orbs. So this ability, I'm going on my right click. And I have 20 cores, so I can start this up. Let's see if it goes down. If not, it's just going to probably enhance my DPS until things getting close to me, and then it's going to slam into them. Looks like it just stays up. That's neat. Alright. One thing I wanted to do, if we go to core, see this? I'm like, I don't know if I like guard. You can pop it back out of there, and you still have the shield, and I can put it in something else. Like, if I wanted Enduring Barrier, so I could do this, and that'll allow me, when I turn on Barrier, it can absorb more hits and then decay slower as well, so it lasts a little bit, just generally longer. Okay, let's try that for a little bit. It does seem to be hitting enemies. I don't know how long the orbs stay up though, or if they're breaking. 4 projectile penetration. Okay, so each orb can penetrate an enemy once. There's a scepter. Huh. Is that just there? Okay. Weird. I thought it said scepter, and I thought maybe it was some type of magical thing. Ah, there's orbs dropping on the ground I can pick up. And so I can reclass this and pick up those other orbs. So that's nice. But if I just let these hit these guys, they should break. Yep. They break. Can turn it back on. Alright, cool. Now I know how it works. What with these kind of summons? Forge active spell projectile. Okay, no. But being projectiles is nice. Maybe there's something I can do for those. But I didn't check to see if the DPS went down. Like my normal attack DPS. I'll get that. Why not? And that they can set enemies on fire is an interesting thought as well. Okay, so I'm down to 1. 41 DPS? 40 to 60. Yeah, they're increasing my damage. Okay, cool. I don't know how this stuff's gonna work. Kind of just finding out. Starfish Spear. Okay. Now, is there anywhere I missed? I missed going up there. Griffin's here. I want to go back. I thought there was a way to warp back to that. That's just a waypoint. Get these orbs so I can refresh it. And the orbs are a resource I use. Still, okay. So it's like I'm slowly coming together with something, but I can shift it a little bit as I need to. So I think that's nice. Who's angry at me? Don't know. But like if you want a straightforward kind of projectile thing, it seems to offer it. These orbs can hit things a few times. I don't know if that goes up, but if I can increase that, it's a little bit of point blank defense. Oh shoot. Forgot about these guys. Interesting. Lose energy, but these give health, agility, cold resist. I think I'll be using that. Aha! You see I was behind that tree there? So a little bit of hidden stuff, which I think is nice. Oh, I was trapped. Alright, Xiphos of Might. Chitin of Servitude. Okay. That's a bit better, maybe. Let's see. Cold resist, lightning resist, slanting hits. Cool. I don't know if that does anything for my orbs. Probably not. They don't seem to have health. They have a projectile penetration. That makes enough sense to me. Okay, that's still a bit of armor. I'm just picking up everything because obviously I need money. There's not much of it. I kind of wish there was a counter up here for my orbs, but it's 3. You know, that's another thing I should check. Since I know the skill works for what I'm doing. Go to Forge. Okay. More orbs. Okay. I can do fire damage. Interesting. Okay. On use another 3 seconds afterward. Oh, it kind of buffs your next lightning skill. Okay. Forge Call. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So this heat up can lead into a fire explosion, and if I boost fire explosions, that could be nice. Okay, okay, okay. Because I'm already doing fire explosions. How come I couldn't warp here? Do I do this? That would do it. That would do it. Nice loading screen. Yep, yep. Okay. Again, we're trying to get to the Griffin, get to like kind of the mainland, and go from there. Don't think there's too much to do out here. Let's go. Oh, hi guys. Kind of like the active defense of this. Neat little skill. When they walk up in me, they get hit anyway. Okay. Can do. Iron Ring of Death. Oh, pillow, guys. Okay, some critical hit chance. Now that's not 14 critical hit chance, it's 14%. So you see my crit chance is 11 now? Yeah. Kick that back on. Get these orbs. I feel like I'm full in the orbs all the time. So not too bad. I do like my AoE Fire Blast, it's kind of nice. Which way? Let's try this way. Wake close pairing, that's an energy barrier. Ah, okay. Nice. We've got several yellow items now. And we're going to toss some white items. Because I am starting to get too many. Those can all stay. I'll continue. Okay. Shaping up to be something. Oh, I haven't checked what my class name is. Ouch. Level up. Alright. I'm a Devastator. Interesting. Okay. Might and Knowledge. Masteries. Okay. I kind of dig this. Oh, I missed a modifier. Ah, I can get... Oh, it increases the orbit radius. Interesting. Oh, that makes them last longer. Okay. Oh, I gotta be careful about that. That's tempting. As what? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Those are expensive for the more orbs. This is cool. Okay, I have to consider all that. Lots of neat stuff. And I can put points there. I was hoping the earth went up. I'm going to save this because I want things like fire damage, ailment chance, even attack damage probably would work. Yeah. Okay. See, combustion's pretty cool too because I can blow up enemies. So I get things from that. And Forge also has probably some fire abilities. So I can have more Divine Cores. That's cool. Okay. Physical and Bleed. Elemental. Infusion skill. Okay. Interesting. Work, Overwhelm. Device? No. Okay. So it's not considered a device? That's a device. This is not. Okay. It is a forge skill, it's a projectile skill. Okay. I think the elemental bonuses is what we're going to want. And then find some way to do elemental infusion. Okay. In the meantime, we'll go back to core. I think it's time to buff our primary attack. Okay. So we can get another volley. What does that give us? Oh, no, I need 2 points for volley. That gives us 2 projectile penetration and more speed. I don't know if I want that. Fire explosion is a bigger AoE and a 30% chance. It's on hit, which is pretty good. Flu. I can get enhanced ailment. So you can only have 5 of these core abilities, even. So I could take a new ability or punish. Well, this doubles your ailment chance. That's tricky. I think I'll take the fire explosion. Let's do that. Where am I jumping to? Hello? Just some more junk. And these guys. Do I have any more points? No. No more active points. So there's like a little bit of being careful with how many active points and stuff you use, and what kind of abilities you get. It kind of clears up as you gain levels, but like, okay, Griffin Cult Camp. Yeah. Burning down whole groups of guys. It's nice. That was kind of the point. I like my fire staff. Excuse me. The total damage from the orbs increases my ailments, so that's nice. Oh yeah, I've got enough to deal with groups. Take a little damage here and there. These bodyguards aren't nothing. Chests. Can I kick this over? They should let you destroy this. You know, be a jerk to these guys. Okay. Nothing real impressive over here. Oop, there's something in the middle. Okay, cleared them out. Now we'll go down here. Down the ladder. And no chest. Oh, that was trapped. You can use your energy shield to absorb some damage otherwise too. I wish this had move speed. Kill for move speed. I literally would kill every enemy. Okay. On we go. And also my points are kind of spread all over the place. You can do respec mode. I think it costs some of your, what is it, gold? Yeah, let's just say it's gold. Alright. A little further. But you can tell this game's a little more plodding along. It does get better. I've played it long enough to know. But the bosses are much more, Path of Exile 2 is closest to what they are. There we go. Clear them. Oh, bunch of treasure I can't get. Nice. Climb the wall. And I think this is a Griffin fight, so I may have to be a little careful. We'll see.
Well, if it isn't the hero of Proti Village. Come to bask in my presence, have you? Be warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful.
But I've got one level on you, dude. Okay, so that was delayed. There's your shield help there. Okay, dodge that, dodge that. Okay. Get away from that. my energy shield absorb a little damage there. Oh, too late. Got the potion. Still not used to that attack. Gotta remember the AoE is delayed. Ow. Ouch. She's channeling and go. There we go. Got it that time. Trying to burn her so I can keep up with her. Ouch. Stay away. Big one's coming. There we go. Ouch. Intentionally let my energy shield absorb some hits there. Here she comes. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Shockwave. Oh, that was a big one that time. Multis. Pop my shield. Ooh, ate that hit when I shouldn't have. Here comes our dash. 3, 2, 1, go. Shield was not ready. Just getting some extra hits. So you see I'm kind of blocking things. Oh, too late. Okay. I had an extra dash, so I took it. And that's it. Bye, Griffin. Just dropped me a bunch of stuff. Cloak. Interesting. Sledge of Affliction. One cap of concentration. The cooldown rate's kind of nice. I like the cooldowns in that cap. Let's do that. Then axes, a pendant. Oh, that's nice. So pendant is up here. Those boots have a bunch of energy on them. Nice. So I've got 368 energy I can use. And yeah. It's good at this point to just throw out some stuff. Take that, take that. That's fine. We're gonna make room. There we go. Take those with us to sell.
At last. Do you know who I am? No, I didn't think so. You're oblivious to your fate. She did a good job hiding you from me. Aristotle, my priestess. But she couldn't hide you forever. I am Retribution herself. And you were marked for punishment long ago.
Goddess! Stop! I beg you! There's no justice in this punishment.
Justice? Ha! We're all just flies in the spider web of the fates. Blame them, not me.
Arayan! Now! Go! Run! I'll distract her. Get to the caves! The cliff! Hurry!
So this is true, you have to run.
Run as far as you like.
Because those AoEs will do damage to you. You gotta move. And they will land on it. They will deal damage.
I am showing you mercy.
So see, I'm taking hits.
What will you do when she's no longer there to protect
Just dodge as you can. Take a hit here and there. Pop a potion. I think I fight her
It's my fault she
dude soon. Oh,
When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence.
I bought us some time, but we need to move. Nemesis' servants will be close by.
yeah, these guys can stun. That's fun, right?
Now you know. That was the goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby.
Oh, I forgot about my orbs. I don't think I've turned those on for a little while.
I was faithful priestess when she demanded I bring you to her for punishment.
These guys are a little much this early, but it's good. Good to have a challenge, right?
I couldn't do it. What could an infant do to deserve eternal punishment?
The infant ruined everything. That's my character, by the way. Ruined everything.
As long as you're on this island,
Okay.
Nemesis is a threat to everyone
Go,
here.
go, go.
We need to leave. We need to sail for Pyrgos. There's an entrance near there to the realm of the Moirai, the goddesses of fate. Nemesis fears you because of a prophecy. I don't know what prophecy, but the Moirai will be able to tell us. Here, wear this. Cover your face. And take this charm. My horse charm. It belongs to an old friend. It will protect you. And remember, seek the Moirai Temple.
Alright. Off we go. We'll watch this cutscene and I'll end after that.
So brave Aristano perished. And the mortal fled. Storm-tossed, they sank beneath the waters, crying out for a protector.
Thank you, Magic Horse. I'm going to just wait, see if there's any last dialogue. I think there is, and then we'll stop. Alright. We'll stop there. Thanks so much, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care.